Hey there guys, so I hope you're up and ready for to do a little bit of a workout here, and just want to do something fun in between Christmas and New Year's Eve here. So we'll do a short little class, and we'll start a little bit with double stick, do a little bit of solo baston, and maybe we end up with some knife, and we'll see a little bit how far we'll take it. So you need one stick, and you need a partner with you need two sticks. And you need a partner with two sticks. And we're just going to start with CapCat 3. So that's just going to be high, low, and high. High, low, and high. So it's going to be a forehand, low backhand, high backhand. Forehand, low backhand, high backhand. And we're just going to do that together. And if you don't have a partner, do it in front of a TV. Just watch out your furniture and don't break anything. I hope you have insurance. So we just get started, guys. To the camera. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Kan tränga på så att det gör inget egentligen. And we'll be fairly quick about it. So we just add a little trickiness. So we're gonna do a little bit of twirling in between, just for fun. And it's always interesting when Siri want to be part of it. So we're just going to do a twirl where we do one up and one down. One up and one down. And we try to do that simultaneously. So we just switch them. So the low one, pull it out, twirl back up. The high one, forward, bring it down to our hip. Out, backwards, forward, down to the hip. We do that simultaneously. We do that a little bit. Each and every one of us. And again, be careful with your furniture. If you're in your living room, if you have a person in front of you, make sure you hit them hard. Maybe not. You move around. If you got the space, you move a little bit. Just for fun. It's the final countdown, so we need to count 1 to 10,000 or how many do you normally do? So funny. So funny. So that was a little bit of twirling, and now we'll combine them. So we do the CapCat 3 together with the twirling. So we're going to be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we twirl both ways and then back to CapCat 3. Twirl in between. If you struggle with the twirling, do them one by one. So if you struggle with the simultaneous, you do one first and then the other. One first and then the other. That's okay. Okay, let's go. Yes. Oops. Are you doing that, Patrick? Are you okay there? Both hands. Patrick has one good hand and one struggling hand. See? Told you. Again, for the camera, keep going, guys. You can keep going. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Pull to the side and back. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Twirl to the side and back. We good? I hope you're good down there as well. We're just gonna take away the twirling a little bit and just do the kapka 3, but we're gonna move a little bit more. So instead of being in our places, we're just gonna move a little bit. And I go with the right forward a little bit. We can move, and I go a little bit more left forward. And be a little bit more dynamic if you have the space. So instead of just standing and doing the drilling statical, start to move a little bit. So I have a right lead, do my 1, 2, 3, move around a little bit, have my left lead, 1, 2, and 3. So just a little bit more dynamic if you have the space. Okay. Okay. Warm enough? Yeah. So just make it a little bit more dynamic, and you will also work with the footwork there. So we'll take one stick away and move over to solo baston. We're going to use the same pattern, but we're just going to take a bit more of a stance now. So instead of just being here and just moving around, we're going to work with the distance, the same pattern, but also be more in a stance. And we're going to do the same. So 1, 2, 3, and we can move a little bit, but now we most of the time stay in the right lead if you're right-handed. Okay, have at it. Okay. So now we can add the twirls in between. I do my 1, 2, 3 strikes. And remember, we did that. And we also did the other way. Won't make sense to do the low one that much now, but we can be doing 1, 2, 3. For practice, step away, twirl down. And that should be a swing against the hand or some other targets. But it could also be that we're a little bit low and twirl back up. But it won't be so easy to hit something doing that. This one is lovely to hit stuff. This one is more like a distraction when getting back and doing other stuff. So the low to high is not that useful. High to low, it's very useful. But you feel it a little bit. And the best practice is to hit some targets. We're not going to do that though, but. And we just try a little bit. Twirl up, twirl down. But you want to have that striking attitude. So we don't want to see 1, 2, 3, and then you just stand there and do your twirl. You want to have like I'm striking things, I'm smashing things. This is right when I'm moving back up. So have a little bit of that striking attitude, even if you go slow and safe, of course. Yeah, go for it. Okay. So just to demonstrate what I'm talking about here, a little bit closer this time. So don't do anything. But if I've been trying to get in and I can smacking on that hand, might make it easier to move in and do other stuff. It's not always going to be there, or sometimes you strike and you try to smack the other hand. So it's not going to be like you're hitting really hard on the body, but you do 1, 2, 3, try to smack something while twirling. The other one is a little bit tricky, and it's not going to be like I'm doing a lot of speed up, but the first one might be a little bit nasty when you hit the knuckles there. But it's not the same thing like the energy to generate on that one like you're here, but you can be a little bit unpredictable when you do the first one on the back, way back there. But you normally target the hand. You just have that in your imagination and focus, and we play a little bit more. Kan du kolla vad det står för kommentarer där, Lars? Vi kör lite med bakom. Någon är måltid. Ja, någon är måltid. Ja, okej. Kom så långt ut ur det. Jag ska bara köra en av dem och sen tillbaka, men det får du välja själv. Men räcker det, Magnus? Okay. So just playing around a little bit, combine regular striking from Kapka 3 and add a little bit striking focus for the twirling. And when we twirl and have a little bit of a fighting attitude, we call it carenza. It's a little bit like shadow boxing, but with a partner this time. Okay, so going a little bit more basic this time. So you're just going to go the same, striking. And I'm going to go for a block and trap on the third strike there. And smash. So here is the equal. I don't want to be equal, I want to create a little bit of opportunity and go in and do basic strike there. 1, 2, 3, trap and strike. One more time. 1, 2, block, trap, strike. So for the camera, 1, 2, block, trap and strike. One more time. 1, 2, block, trap, and strike. Okay, let's do one time each. D2. Camera one more time. 1, 2, block, trap, strike. 1, 2, lock, strap, and strike. 2 more times. All right, so we move on a little bit. So this time you do the same what we just did. And I don't like that, so I just want to clear it enough because I want to remain the control of my stick. So if we start to monitor my stick, I don't want to have that one for sure, so I'll try to block it if possible. I want to move out to the side, so I move away from it, and I'm clearing. 1, 2, 3, block that one, wherever that is. The earlier the better. Might not be possible all the time. We don't want to block there though. This one, lift it high, grab your own stick, and I'm doing like a block, like in a forearm block, while I'm moving a little bit away from all of that. I'm getting out of the line there, and I'm back in my stance. We're going to be closer this time. Over there, please. 1, 2, 3. Make sure you don't eat that one. Lift the second one up. Grab your own stick. Hit with the forearm while holding the stick. Move out of the line. One more time from that side. And we're back here again. Have at it. Come on. I'm gonna lay it on. So just a little extra detail here. This is a little bit boring to practice, but normally I'm doing that. I really love to punch him straight after and then do my clearing. That will be safer, but a little bit more boring to practice though. Of course, I want to have that, distract him, and then clear. But just to get in the technique, we just stop and clear. Application-wise, it would be so much better to stop, punch, and clear. You can choose which one you do. Just make sure you have the control though. A little bit more, guys. Keep it up. Initiative. Okay. So another one here. You do it again. Might be that I'm discontent, get out of it. There could be one option that I'm going for the disarm and then clear it. But it's easier to stop and punch. I would say that's easier or more secure for me. Might look more fun to do that than do disarms and clear and everything. But that's just an option. We do it a little bit short only. So he's going for a trap, going for a strike. I block, can of course punch. And this time, just the snake disarm, clear, and I'm good to go again. One more. Block, punch, snake, and clear. Yes? Yes. Go for it. Siri is helping me. We good? I hope you're good out there. I can't really see you, so we'll just hope everything's fine. So we can play a little bit with this. So that could be that he's doing that. I'm doing snake and clear. But it can also be that I want to do this one and then I snake his stick. And it depends on who's taking initiative first. So if I can kind of make him busy, I can work on the other stick. So if I can switch from where his focus aren't, might work. Because every time we do disarm, we try to distract them so they don't have focus on being strong in the grip. If you're focusing on being strong in grip, you won't be able to do disarm. So when we're here, if you step in again, okay, now I try to ruin the focus of the disarm by distracting him with a strike. And then I clear. On the other hand, he is distracted while I'm striking, so he's not focused on holding onto his weapon because he's trying to defend himself from that. We just play a little bit with that. Anybody can do a snake if you can do a snake, so to say. And the good and the bad news, all techniques can be countered. That's good and bad. So we just play with that.
Snake, please.
Focus, focus. Wow.
Done. Ja, det vill man inte. Jag är passiv. Ja, och tar det på distans. Det var väl bra. Jag kan läsa lite väl. Jag kommer ner.
Oops, it just happened. Look at that. Wow, I stand up. Kan du åka in mig? Värsta. Det är bra. Ja, det är det. Kan gå. Ja, det är bra. Oh, you're ready to go then. Okay. Yes. So just a little game, snake, and it's all about initiative. So yes, if you take the initiative there, it will probably be easy to do other things. If you take the initiative here, it will probably help you to do other things. If you regain initiative and distract me with a punch, yeah, now he's having initiative, so probably going to be easier for him to clear out to do the snake and clear his own stick. And if you go, so that could be one, distract, clear. On the other hand, when he is doing it, yeah, we can go for that one, but he can also go for that one. Depends on who is taking the initiative. And we just play a little game. It won't be easy, but because we don't have the opportunity to hit as much as we would like. So, but that's always part of the mix. But feeling a little bit when you can go for this on and not. So it's just a little exercise for that. We do another one now. This time we're going to be here. I normally stab. Well, I'll take that away. Normally that would be a stab here, and then we go for a wind this on. We do the stab to the stomach there. It's my favorite to just go really high here, but for safety, don't do that. We go to the belly. So over there, to the wind, back on the number one. And that can be done. I'm going to do a couple of variations later on. We just start with that one. Yeah. 1, 2, lock and trap, just like we did before. Go to the stomach, sticks parallel, lift it high to the center, and push it down. And we're back in the game. Can we try? Go ahead. Okay. Just give you a couple of options here, or actually just add one more. So 1, 2, 3, safety, go to the stomach. When I'm done here, we can just go there, or another one is just stab with his own stick there. Back to it. So we call this Dunga. This is bind this arm. So I can choose after this one here, we just go in to the stomach with his own stick, or I hit it, step away and strike. Depends on my distance. So if I end up very close to him, here, that's a lovely one. If I end up a little bit further away, staying away here, it's better to just do regular striking. So I have an opportunity to hit with his punyo, strike my own stick, or maybe both. You choose. Go for it. Vi kommer väldigt nära här då. Så vi får verkligen allting. Jag har liksom sett några gånger. Den är
jag tycker den är in your face. Jag tycker att den är en god där. Men du vill alltid börja, eller hur? Det där så att vi det finns inga alternativ. Jag har kopplat det på den sidan, men jag vill se det att det är svårt. Så det är en. Och sen går det.
Alltså, jag bara... Okay. So again, we can play a little bit with this. Of course, it's easier when we know what's going to happen, but we have some problems and some options as always. So you do the defense, please. Do you please? Yes. He attacked me wrong. So of course I don't want to have that one. I want to cover it up. But you go for the line, please. And I can stop that one as quick as possible, and we can be back there if I'm really quick. Of course, I don't want to have that one, but he has to go for the line. I have to stop it and step out of the line. Still have to worry about that one, but we're going to deal with that later. Stop it so you can't stab me with my own pudding in the stomach. Stay away, and of course punch to buy some time. But then we're back to the release we did before. One more. And that's a tricky one. I'm blocking it there. I'll try to have this hand as a cover just in case. This hand just slides back so I have my regular grip. We'll go a little bit closer. So I'm just going to stop it. I don't want to be too close to that line, so I'm trying to step out a little bit on the line here. Stop that one, slide back to regular grip. Remember before we lifted it up and I was holding my hand here. Now it's a forearm again. And I'm clearing out of the line away from his weapon there. Yeah, so we play with that.
Så du gör det på min punkt?
Ja, det är just nu. Den heter det bara ner som kan komma. Du stoppar det jag gör härifrån. Så jag kommer ihåg från det här så annars står jag jävligt för det gör jag. Jag ska sätta den. Det är nästan som man bara gör det här. Johan, jag sitter på gasmätning för jag märker att jag blir klagar varje gång jag har sådana här. Tunga? Han bara går på... So his tunga, I'm just trying to knock it down. Because a regular strike is forced all the way. Of course, less close to the hand, but here's a lot of time. But here, the only biggest part is this one. So if I can hop that a little bit, it's not the best, but it's what I can do. So I'm hopping it. So you do go again.
Question.
Yes.
When it comes to sword, I know you're never supposed to touch it, but it's better to have like a fucked up hand and.
I don't want to go there.
Okay.
I don't want to go there because then we feed all the nerds and all the trolls. So let's not. Let's continue with the stick and have some fun. Look with your abs. Come on. Fight.
Jag ser vad det gör. Jag tänkte bara
Okay, guys. Again, when these things are happening, time and space will be very narrow, very short. So you don't have a whole lot of time. You do it. So of course, that would be a really good option to buy me some time to clear my weapon. If I'm not there, he's doing it this arm. Yeah, that's another timing to buy me a little time and a little space. And if I can't, And that one is on the way. Maybe I have to block it, or maybe I have to punch, or maybe I have to step more out of the line. Can't say you should always do this, you should always do that. We need to deal with it. But yes, that would be the easiest one, if possible. Not possible. Buy a little bit more over there, get back to it. If the other one is on the way, almost at the same time, I might have to deal with that and then go there and move. And I can clear so much by just going out of the line here and trying to work on it. So getting out of the line is really good, and I kind of prefer that. But this is always good. Okay, so just some idea about the timing, because it won't be that easy that you just come out, yeah, I clear that one, I'm stopping it here, and he won't do anything while I'm clearing. It's not that realistic. Probably need to get out of the line, distract him, or set him up for something. Yeah, we play with that a little bit. Remember all of them? Yeah, a punch.
Just a punch.
Just a punch. De har bara inte ens kommit av det. Kommer inte dit. Kommer inte dit. Okej. Då köper jag sidan. Om de inte ens sitter då. Men jag kan fortfarande gå ut dit. Så har jag köpt mig lite också.
Men det får du säga. Okej. Det här kommer ju ske samtidigt. Och då är vi på väg hit. Det är ju inte det att vi åker blåsa så här. För det som händer är det här.
Ja, visst. Det är initiativet.
Nej, precis. Det är det jag ser liksom. Det är den jag är ute efter.
Den som du sitter där, den är verkligen det känns som du får hjälp, du får fria tillgång till mig.
Och sen har du då, jag hinner inte.
Men ska du göra? Jag har en sjukdom som heter söksjukdom. Jag behandlas, men jag har det börjat igen. Så den här bedömningen har slutat. Så det är bara det
Yes! Den känner jag igen.
Jag tar den.
Ja, för jag tog det lite snart.
Jag gör det här.
Feeling is there.
Och tur att den kunde
Jag sågar.
Så enkelt. Så
Åh, det är fin här.
Konstigt, jag är lite skadad.
Vilket tur. I'm lucky. Still lucky.
För mig en kort, men har du bäst ben i ordet.
Worth waiting for.
Ska vi köra ett tre uppställning?
Nej. Okay, any questions on that? No? Too many. So we just go over it again. So you work. I can just punch from there. I'm ever so happy. Don't have to make it complicated. If I'm a little bit late, but maybe I get that one. So yeah, I really want him to be on that line and I'm in this line. So I can go back at it again. A little bit later, maybe I'm eating that. Can't do that, and I have to deal with that. Yes, maybe I have to go for his stick then. But you can always just get out of the line and punch. So there's a lot of options there, but we have a couple of considerations here. That's a threat, and it's still a threat. This one is out of my control. Now I have two threats, one here and one there. So yes, if I can get out of the line, I'm happy. If I can't get out of the line and maybe he wants to work with his other stick, yeah, I'll do face one again. And we're back on that. So just getting used to, okay, that didn't work or that did work. And again, I just say easy, easy, so nice. Clear, always clear weapon. A little bit later, whoops, still easy and clear weapon. A little bit later, oops, 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 oops. Maybe I can do that, depends on the angle. But if I can, now that line might be even better. So getting out of line and punch, yeah, a good day at the office. What do you say? Very good. A little bit knife before we finish?
Always knife.
Always knife, just for fun. Oops. What's happening here? It's the TV. I think we're good. Good. Still online. So here people have to go into their handbags. At home, I hope you only need to go to the kitchen. I use the right one. Is that the Prada bag there? Louis Vuitton. Okay. So this time we just go and stab to the neck and we stay on Kapka 3. And we're just going to do that. So it's a high, low, and a high, and we're getting into the game. So 1, 2, 3. Remember in the beginning, we did a high forehand, low backhand, and a high backhand. And we go for a disarm there. High forehand, low backhand, high backhand, and we're most important, out of the line. So don't rely on your arms entirely because you're going to get nailed. So I'm getting out of the line like I've been talking about for the entire lesson almost. Still Kapka 3. Yes? Go for it. Mycket snack från komma nu. Kör på den. Inte så mycket. Okay, we can do last one. So move on along, guys. So we can be here, and we might get a little bit of resistance on if the arm is straight, or maybe we need to go to the leg. If it's trying to pull back because you want to give another attack, you're going to pull it back. If I got that resistance, yeah, then we do the body. If it's a straight arm, we pull the leg. But that's not what we're going to do right now. I'm just mentioning it. We have that one there, that one there. But everybody know I hate to be countered, so I want to go again. And we can do this all day. This is the last one. So, sorry, I'm tricky here. So he's trying to take that one. Of course, I don't want to be distracted. And I clear that one. So I'm just retrieving my knife. We can go again. If you can't distract me, and I can clear. It's going to be a really boring game. I let him do it sometimes. Maybe he lets me do it. Yes. But I hate to lose, so I'm not going to let him do it. But we can play a little bit with that. So with the distraction, we just block it. So when he's trying to get distraction, of course, I don't want to be distracted. I clear that one. I'll be back where we started. And that can be very nasty. Because I can kind of put him out of balance. And then we go to jail faster. Can we try? Yes. Last one. Come on, guys.
That's another option.
Du känner det? Ja.
Du gjorde det härifrån. Och så gick du där ner.
Eller så stöter den.
Så går man lite. Här känns det ju mer. Det är så bara för att man skulle göra det.
Very good.
Okay. We have some more coffee then. So thank you very much, guys, for attending. So we played a little bit with Kapka 3, and we started with 2 sticks, a little bit of twirling there, switching sides, a little bit of footwork, switching sides, but just play a little bit with that. And then we added Kapka 3 as an abecedario, as we call it, which is a little bit like a stick sparring game in a very safe and easy format. Of course, you can step that up quite a lot. And we also added the hand smacking in the Kapka 3. You can smack from the top, or we can smack from below and try to nail that hand. And then we started to enter, block and trap, strike back. And we played a little bit with that, how you can deal with the snake disarm in that counter, or you can counter with snake disarm. And it's never wrong to just throw in a punch to buy back some initiative there. And we played a little game of that. So who could snake, who can get out of the line, and who can distract, and just play. So we built some reflexes, which is good for us. Get out of the line, punch, and don't let anybody control your weapon. And we did that in another setting where we did the Dunga and the bind disarm as well. So we played with snake disarm, bind disarm, and how to counter them or how to deal with them. And we also was attacking with opponent's stick there. And then we just added Kapka 3 in the end, same pattern, high, low, and high. And then we played a little bit with that back and forth. And like I always used to say, good and bad, everything can be countered. That's good because we want to be able to counter stuff, but it's also bad because our stuff can be countered. And you just want to be really good in getting that initiative. So, wish everybody a Merry Christmas and all that. We're probably going to launch all the videos from Christmas Special tomorrow or even next week. So if you're interested in getting 10 videos, a little bit of this abecedario game is there as well, together with some knife drills and a whole lot more. So we got 10 videos and a lot of bonuses there. So look out for that if you want to get some more Kalle Sikaran. Otherwise, I just wish everybody a Happy New Year and looking forward to smack each other next year as well, I guess. So take care, guys, and thank you very much.